Jewel Changi Airport is a nature-themed entertainment and retail complex surrounded by and linked to one of the passenger terminals of Changi Airport, Singapore. Its centerpiece is the world's tallest indoor waterfall, the Rain Vortex, and that is surrounded by terraced forest setting. The Rain Vortex, the world's tallest indoor waterfall, stands at 40 meters tall. Visitors can view the waterfall from the surrounding forest valley, which is a large indoor garden with over 2,000 trees and plants. Jewel includes garden, attraction, a hotel, about 300 retail and dining outlets, as well as early baggage check-in aviation facilities. Jewel Changi Airport, the iconic landmark, is situated at the heart of Changi Airport and easily accessible to all terminals of the airport. By the way, Jewel is open 24 hours. However, most shops operate between 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. As such, I'm quite curious what happened to Jewel Changi Airport after 10 p.m. I never had a chance to experience that until this. This flight of mine is taking place at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I have to be early or rather late at night to the airport. So let's see how the Jewel Changi Airport is like after the operating hours of 10 p.m. I still have a good 6 hours before I actually can board my plane. So I'm just so much time to spare. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to go to Jewel, to have a look what happened at night, when everything is closed. Jewel is situated right in between T1, T2 and T3, Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3 of Changi Airport. So there are various ways of reaching it. So one is by way of this walkway, which is found in Terminal 2 and Terminal 3. So as for Terminal 1, so you just need to cross the street. I think that's the easiest if you are at Terminal 1. So if you are at Terminal 2 and 3, so what you need to do is to go by way of this walkway. So this walkway will conveniently bring you into Jewel. The walk can be quite far. It's probably 800 meters. Good thing is that there's such thing called travelator. So you just need to be transported from the terminals into the Jewel building itself. So that's the control station of Changi Airport, a symbol of this airport. And this is Jewel. A dome shape look like. And we are almost there. The time now is 10:40, so we are just at the entrance of Jewel. So actually at this hour, I wonder what we can see in there when all the shops are closed. First thing first, let's look at the fountain, the very iconic fountain of Jewel. It's situated right in the atrium at the centerpiece of this building. Look at the MRT flying to and fro Terminal 2 and Terminal 3. Naturally to say, the fountain is stopped operating at this hour. It's actually closed. But the surrounding terraces are still open. It's really beautiful at night. It really gives a forest-like feeling. Just too bad the fountain is not operating anymore at this hour. It is one of the biggest waterfall in the world, indoor waterfall in the world. So I'm climbing down the steps to be at the land level of this fountain. I think the lighting is pretty atmospheric. There are still people hanging out at this hour. So this is the waterfall, or the lack of it. So water comes from the ceiling into this ring here, and here's a pan of the surrounding. There are still many people hanging around here. I think that's because of the late flight, or rather the early morning flight. Of course, I'm one of them. I wouldn't be here at this hour if not for the fact that I'm taking the 4 AM flight. Oh. Mickey Mouse. Alright. Okay, let's exit the forest. And heading into the shopping mall area. So this is the shopping mall area, which is closely integrated into Terminal 1. So Terminal 1 is just right behind. Yeah, you can see all those people lugging the luggages coming out from the arrival hall. So that's Terminal 1. I'm not going in there because that's not my purpose. So my purpose is to look at the Jewel. So this is, I'm heading back to Jewel again. So most shops are already closed. So there's very little things to see right now here. Luke Lobsters is here. And this coffee chain. Essentially, this is a mega shopping complex. So right now I'm heading to the basement of Jewel and see what's there. Is there any surprises? Again, it's more and more of shop floors. See Zara here, but it's all shuttered because of it's past closing hours. Fossil is here. There's still a vibrant coffee scene here, which is still open. Hoshino Coffee. hall is still open as well, but I believe it's going to close soon. The basement eateries are still open at this hour, which is a good thing for people who wants to eat. And as usual, you can always rely on McDonald's. I believe these are the people waiting to board the plane. I'm surprised. Don Don Donki is closed at this hour. I always thought that it is 24 hours. They are doing the closing. However, the F&B area, you can still buy some food in there and still eat it. Let's go down one level below. Now I'm at B1, going to B2. More eateries, however, it's closed, like Toast Box. Even Food Republic over there is closed. Ice Lab is still open. In general, those cater to youngsters cafe are still opening. That's because there's a cinema here at B2. Look at that, Shaw Theatre. So if you're on a long haul flight and struggling to kill time, you can actually come and catch a movie. So here's the box office where you can get the tickets. You can get the popcorns. And there are, let me see, 7 cinemas. Wow. That's great. I think this is the entrance to the cinema, which I don't think I'm able to get into. Get back to the food level. So the cinema is at B2, at this corner. Shaw Theatres. Let's see more eateries. So we have got A&W here. Look at how brisk the business is. I think from the luggages you know that they are going to board the plane around midnight. NTUC Finest, which is a local chain of supermarket, is here as well. Let's take a brief tour so you can get your drinks here. Ice creams, sake. I think in general, whatever thing that you can find in the supermarket, You can find it here. Oh, that's a interesting note. Personally, I don't even know NTUC is located at the airport. Okay. Is there a way out? Oh, no way out. So you can get your noodle and fruits here, vegetables. I wonder who will come here to buy the veg. Or probably those people staying nearby in Tampines Town or Bedok. Yeah, they may just come here to get their groceries. If not, for people who wants to board the plane, I wonder why do they buy all these things for? Okay, let's get out of this place from where we came in. So that's Watson's, a pharmacy. Oh, these are some cutie stuff. And Challenger, where you can buy your phone charger, your iPhone, Samsung phone, all your phone's gadgets. Yeah, you can buy it here. A very good spread of eateries here. And this leads to the base of the fountain. So this is where the fountain starts. Okay, so water comes all the way into this. Okay, so that's the base of the fountain, which is at B2. The waterfall is closed. Yeah, there's no water. I think otherwise you can actually see a water wall. Yeah, right here. So I'm leaving basement 2. In fact, as I was climbing up this escalator, I heard NTUC FairPrice is closing for the day. So coming back to B1, more shopping items like Uniqlo, Fuga, by 11 p.m. right now, I think the workers start to step in and maintain this complex. They are cleaning the plants or watering it, whichever the case. The lights start to dim off at close to 11. You can see nothing. The entire atrium is darkened up. Let's continue to go up to the top level. So even the Japanese restaurant Sushi Tei need to invest in some kind of a renovation whenever they are located in Jewel. That's a requirement. Yeah. I think you cannot have mediocre renovation here. At level 4 of Jewel, you can see this Yotel. So this is a hotel facility within Jewel. So this is the lobby where you can do check-ins. Yeah, these are the rooms right in there, which I'm not privy to go in. So in fact, there's the option to stay in this hotel, which is right next to the airport, which is right at the airport in fact. Oh, what you can see here is this
the precious metal. From October,
gold purchase. Okay, so you select card payment, we swipe it. You can select, you can have your selection of gold, which you can buy it off vending machine, which is next to the orange juice machine, which is quite ironical. And this candy, cotton candy. Ah, what have we got here? It's an FX change, foreign currency. Let me see, which currency do I want to change? Start exchanging. So these are the major currency: US dollar, Aussie dollar, Yuan. Where is Indian rupee? Do they have that? Nope. I think these are the selection of which rupees is not in there. Oh well. Ah, Shake Shack. Look at this installation. The cloud installation. Terminal 1 is just right behind me. And of course there's this Apple shop. So this is the Apple shop. Very simple, very sleek as usual. So I'm walking past a row of luxury shops, Fila, Coach, and Kate Spade over there. So I've pretty much covered everything, almost everything that what you can see at midnight Jewel. I think this is cutting very close to midnight now. So if you do like this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. Okay, thank you.